don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do?
You see that? You see that? The look in the man's eyes. Now, I'm gonna give my honest thoughts on what I thought about with the controversy with Corey Holcomb and Anton Davis, but I have to be honest with y'all. I have a bit of a bias, but my bias shouldn't trigger anybody. I got to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Your brother Israel, I got to sit here and I got to be honest with you. I have a bit of a bias towards Anton Davis because it's true what they're saying. Now, y'all know I'm a religious man. Y'all know I love Jesus. Y'all know I love the Holy Spirit and God. But God said, what are the people saying about him? What the people saying about her? It is true. So as I look at Anton Davis and I seen him go on to the show, the decorum and the undertone of the hostility that he already had going into the interview, I seen that as a problem. And as I watched the interview, I looked at it as a countdown. A man can only take so much disrespect before he blows his damn lid and spill all his marbles on the floor. Before any man will blow his damn wig and spill all his marbles on the floor, it comes to a point of a build up. And as you can look right now in Corey's eyes, he looked like a damn deer caught in the headlight, because in this instant in time, he only has a millisecond to react. Every man has been here to this moment right here. You know, you got to say something. You know, you got to get up. You know that you probably going to end up putting your hands and feet on somebody at that instant in time. You can see it in his eyes. He can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? He can't, at this point right now, he cannot continue with the interview because his manhood has been questioned. Don't you see it in his eyes? Let's go back. My bad.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you what you.
Look at his eyes. You seen it in his eyes. Like, man, you just disrespected the hell out of me right now. You know what I'm saying? It went past. So the decorum that Anton carried on that stage, he went up there to argue. He went up there to fuss. He went up there to fight. It's just our poor brother Holcomb. He's the target. He's the target damn sight for Anton. What do you mean by that? The whole black community is what Anton is aimed at. His anger, his frustration, his rage is directed towards something, but it's not Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? It's the black community, because Corey is only going to say stuff that we say. Anything that'll come off our brain and out of our mouth, Corey is going to say it just like me. You know what I'm saying? Just like all of us. You know what I'm saying? So when the question was posed, why do you kiss white people ass? Why you don't throw other white people under the bus? That what was asked. And he started reflecting. Then he got agitated. And then, okay, he reflected, he got agitated, and then that's when he went out for a kill. He knew what he was doing when he told another grown man. You know what I'm saying? When he told another grown man that you suck, I ain't got to say it. Y'all know what it was. That was completely disrespectful, and it was out of place.
What you do?
Nah, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. When you start dick.
Now, when Corey, when he got up, right? When he got up out the seat and he walked over, every man that is listening to my voice would have automatically stood up. Automatically, you know what I'm saying? Automatically. When we read your body is talking. You know what I'm saying? Your body is however you moving I read people body all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just to know what they was gonna do or what they will do. So your body, you know what I'm saying? Your body language, you know what I'm saying? Any man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know a man None of my people that would I'll be sitting in, as soon as Corey walked up to me like that, I would have stood up like, nigga, what you thinking? You know what I'm saying? What you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Automatically. It don't have to be discussed. It don't have to be, is it a trigger? Okay, it would be, you would trigger a person, a real man, you would trigger, because soon as you walked up to me like that, I would automatically stood up because I'm thinking, reading your body language, that you want to fight. But to have another man, you know what I'm saying, come up to you and sit down in front of your face like that is complete disrespectful. Just on being a man, you should have stood up. You automatically, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm a man, so I can talk about it. I'm not going to let another man from across the room, we having an argument. This man gets up out of his seat, walk all the way up to me. By the time he came up to me, I'm going to be standing because I'm reading his body language.
And kissing Caucasian male's ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing it.
So I'm going to look at it from different angles. I really am. I'm going to look at it from different angles. But I meant what I said. When Anton went up in that studio, he already had a plan. You know what I'm saying? He already had a plan. He did not want to have a civil discord of conversation. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? The demeanor that he had was hostile. You know what I'm saying? If we all black and we all brothers, we should be able to sit down at a table and conversate your stance on life. I have no problem telling people that I love Jesus. I have no problem with telling people the values and ethics and morals that I stand for. And why? You know what I'm saying? And why? Oh, Jehoshaphat, why you tell people of other races that they shouldn't use the N-word? I should not have to tell them that, but they still do anyway. So you got to understand a man's stance. It don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And you seen when he came in there, he was arrogant to the point to where he did not want to answer a civil question.
But you didn't answer it.
Like, I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time because it's easy to say all.
I made agreements with it a long time ago that, you know, Anton, to get his bag, you know what I'm saying, he's going to sit up there with all the rhetoric of the right wing. Anything anti-black settlement that a white person, a Caucasian, would sit there and utter about black people, that's what he's going to be talking about to get his bag. I came in agreement with that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He is not going to be no pro-black like that. He ain't going to stand up for his people. He ain't going to say nothing good about us. And he always going to regurgitate anything that the far right, you know what I'm saying, the right wingers, the Nazis, the Woods, the white folks that are racist in this country. He's going to say all of those things to keep him with his bag. He is not going to bite the hand that feeds him. Talk about propaganda and you talk about what is the neck? It would be more like propaganda. It would be for him to continue to do content because I seen the other content that he do. And all he does is just rag on black folk. That's all he does is just rag on us bad. You know what I'm saying? For white people. If I rag on anybody, I rag on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't just rag on a specific group. I rag on everybody. But it's the way that you go about doing it. I'm doing it out of love. So you could see past anything. When I rag on somebody of a specific group, it's a reason why I'm doing that. I'm making a statement. Whatever that group is doing, it needs to be revealed. It needs to be brought to the front and the center so we can look at it and be like, what the hell is this? But in Anton's case, he's chasing that white bag. You know what I'm saying? He's chasing that white bag. He'd never fall in line with us like that. I understand. But not all money is good money. If you got to sell your people out to make a bag, then damn it, you're doing something wrong.
black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not.
I don't think you got
all the time.
Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I
Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal
I hear
white
you talking
women
about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
A liberal white woman being the biggest threat of America? Are you serious, Anton? That's why I really don't watch. That's why I don't really watch any of his videos like that. And I'm surprised. 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying, he was still doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But now it's then came out more about him. You know what I'm saying? He got his 5 minutes to shine. That's all I can say. The spotlight is on you. You should use it to your benefit.
female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of
Equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you. I hear you taking it.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity.
Number one, you know what I'm saying? First shot, shots fired. You know what I'm saying? How many shots was fired at Holcomb before he reacted? He didn't react. I was counting, family. I watched the whole sit down, you know what I'm saying, a week ago. And since the dust has settled and everybody has already made 2 and 3 videos about it, I can at least talk about it one time. You know what I'm saying? At least one time, your brother Israel, I can, because everybody done made 2 and 3 videos about it. And it's went viral in our community and everybody talking about it. But when I watched the video, because I knew it was going to be something, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why, of all places, why would Anton go to Corey Holcomb? Do he know he going to get roasted? I guess he thought he was cool with the community like that. But you can't throw us under the bus every single day and not come up and lift us up. You're going to throw a whole bus on us. And then you threw the bus on us and I'm reaching my hand out from under the bus and you can't lift it up. So he never lifts up the black community. He only throws us under the bus at any time that he has been saying, because you see Anton and you have never heard him say anything positive about black men or black women or even our history, because he shapes and he twists his history to his own narrative of whatever the picture that he's trying to paint on that damn canvas like that. I watched him do it several times for many years. Say nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering. But as watching the video, right, watching the discussion that they was having, I was just counting, you know what I'm saying, how many times Corey was disrespected. And this was, I think this was like 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying, going into the conversation. You don't go into no conversation. You don't go into nobody's house already being hostile. You don't do that. You don't go in there being with a nasty stank attitude. You sit down like men and have a conversation.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to a man?
Now, Corey is exactly 10 years older than me. Anton got to be around the same age as me, because I remember when I used to watch Corey and his stand-up, I always rooted for Corey. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, if y'all know anything about y'all brother Israel, I'm the underdog. You know what I'm saying? So I like other underdogs. And that's what I seen Corey in his career. He's kind of like been the underdog since day one. But when I was in my 20s, I used to watch him on the show that he did against Black Jesus. How old? Hey, Series. Hold up. I want to ask a question real quick. Hey, Series. How old is Corey Holcomb?
Corey Holcomb is is 56 years old.
See, I knew it. He's about 10 years older than me. Hey, Sirius, how old is Anton Davis?
I found this on the web.
Okay, he was born in what does it say? I'm just looking for a number real quick. I can't do the math real quick in my head like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't even do the math in my head like that. What is it? He was born in, what year was he born? He was born in 1967. So he's about maybe 4 or 5 years old. He's about 4 years older than me, give or take. I would say he's about 4 years older than me. Okay, that would make him 48. Either 48 or 49. But the only reason why I brought out age in this conversation is that we have to be respectful when we talk to anybody. And Anton was being disrespectful talking to another man. The first moment they got on stage, I was counting 1, 2, 3. He's being disrespectful again. You know what I'm saying? He's being disrespectful again. What do you mean, Jehosa? Let's see.
I'm not
to bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people.
Okay, that was the ultimate disrespect right there. Out of all that disrespect that he took in that interview, this was the kettle calling the kettle black. It was because he had a decision to make and he couldn't walk it back. You already start talking about sex and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What does that have to do with it? It's not in the same comparisons. If I sit up and say that, oh, you did a bad job, you can't come behind me and tell me that I did an effed up ass job. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put too much extra on it. And that's what Anton was doing. He was putting way too much. He knew exactly what the hell he was doing. The man is 48, 49 years old. He know better than that. To talk to another man that's 56 years old. And Corey was keeping it. He still was keeping it respectful. But when Corey got up out that seat and walked up over there to Anton, if Anton was gangster, he would have got up. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody who would not react like me. And if a grown man came across, like I said before, sitting in the chair on the interview, this grown man raises up and he's walking all the way up to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading his body language. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading his body language. So did Anton really want to fight? I don't think so. Because all real men know, soon as Corey got up, we would have got up. Automatically. I don't care about your bodyguards. I don't care about none of that. You coming over here to me. So it's different.
Another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga. Shut the fuck, shut up. Did I say, no? Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Now I gotta say it. Now I gotta say it. You know your brother Israel. You know I come from California. That's where I was raised at. And one of the things as all men in California do, unless you a coward, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. I'm not gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a man get into it with another man. And then automatically after that point, you run to the internet talking about how you going to beat somebody up. If you want to beat somebody up so bad, you would have did it then and there. All the men that I know, we're not going to tell you what we're going to do to you. I don't need the internet to sit up here and say, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, oh, I did this. Oh, I'm going to do that to this person. It's pointless. I don't see the meaning of it. I don't know no other man that's going to sit here and tell me, oh, Jehoshaphat, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to do this to you. Men, we just going to do it. I would never run to the internet telling anybody about how I'm going to beat this person up like that. Why you wouldn't do that for Jehoshaphat? I'm just going to do it. With men of my generation, he is of my generation. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk like that. We're going to do something. Only a coward would sit up there and keep on going. Oh, I'll beat your ass. Oh, I'll do this to you. Well, nigga, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you do it. Men like me, we're not going to talk. We're not going to talk. I was taught as a child that actions speak louder than words. You can say whatever the hell you want to say, but are you going to do it? Real men, we do it. This brother, I seen him ran to the internet for a whole week. A whole week went by and he's still sitting up here talking about, remember, I watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to everybody. And I'm watching him go in on Corey about what he would have did and how he was shaking like a leaf and how he wasn't going to bust a grape. But you didn't do anything, brother. Brother, we ain't going to sit up there and take no time to go on the internet and tell another man about what we should have had did. We don't act like that. This is how I knew you wasn't going to fight. That you wasn't going to fight. When he got up out that chair and walked over to you, forget the fact that he told you to say it again. No, nigga, that Negro got up out his chair and walked all the way up to you and then sit down up in your face. And you didn't see none of that as disrespectful. A man would have stood up. Right then and there, y'all would have been fighting right then and there. So I don't believe him. Now, Anton took a whole week to go out here on the internet and swear up and down how he would dog walk Corey. That seems like a loser. Now you want to sue him? Now, I heard his interview today. He was sitting there. He was all like, man, I can't even say nothing more about it. Man, he done brought my kids into this. Man, he brought my wife into this. He did this. He did that. I can't even say nothing. You a buster, dude. I'm telling you that. You a mark for that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not going the way that you wanted to go. And you just took a whole week to talk bad about him. I looked at his side. He only did 3 shows where he said anything about you. I watched Anton Davis go on the internet and do at least like 15 to 20 shows talking about how he would have whooped him down, how he would have beat him up, how he would have drug him all the way out. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? On Corey's side, Corey didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because we're men. We're not going to sit up here and have delusionary fantasies about what we're going to do and be fantasizing about it on the internet about with other people to make ourselves feel good about it. So he was looking bad. You know what I'm saying? He's already looking bad.
I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say. Corey, he won.
He said it by his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you got to go get a lawyer and get involved on a verbal altercation, come on, family. You know what I'm saying? Come on, family. You heard what the man said.
And at this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say. Corey, he won.
Who else is involved in this if it not be the cops and the courts now because he brought him in this? Snitch. That's a snitch move right there. You know what I'm saying? I'll never be able to even if I had a glimmer of respect for Anton on any of his points, because he have said some things, you know what I'm saying, that kind of was uplifting. But at the same point, by him sitting here bringing the cops and the lawyers and the courts involved in it, any glimmer of respect that I had, it was small. It was all the way at the bottom. It's gone now because you're snitching. This is the definition of what snitching is. To be in something with somebody and then go snitch them out just so your situation could look a little bit better. Him and Corey was on that show. Whatever they did as men is between them. It ain't got nothing to do with any of us. Ain't got nothing to do with the internet. Ain't got nothing to do with none of us. That's between those 2 men. And he snitched, you know what I'm saying? Because he brought other people involved in it. And that was you and that man. You should have handled that with that man. Now you sitting up here talking about you can't say nothing about it, but you just took a whole week. If not, to be honest, it was like 10 days. He went on a rampage of all week long. Oh, I beat Corey up. I'm a real man. Oh, he's shaking. Oh, I would have dog walked him out. I fight my uncles and I fight my cousins. I remember all that stuff he was saying. We were listening. You know what I'm saying? I told you. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing get by me like that. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking in my head, like, why would you bring the cops in it if you're not a snitch? Why would you bring the court system in it unless you are not a snitch? You are a snitch for bringing them people involved in it like that. That was between you and that man, not us, not the internet, not none of that. And some people would say that he wrong for talking about his wife. He wrong, but Corey is a comedian. If a comedian can't talk about your kids and your wife, then damn, why would you be a comedian? Now he starts saying that his little daughter was threatened and she can't go to school. And who threatened it? Be serious. You know what I'm saying? Who's threatening your daughter? You know what I'm saying? Where is she being bullied in school at over you? Didn't even nobody know what she looked like until you said something. You know what I'm saying? When you said something, now we know what she looks like now. He know he had that coming, family. The girl that was with him, they were saying her, she knew she had that coming. The wife, even brought the wife in that she didn't have nothing to do with it, but still, what they say about war, there is nothing fair in love and war. There's nothing fair in war. And you went to war with that man, and then you thought that he wouldn't pull out all the stops. Doesn't make any sense. Anton, I hope you get this video because it's going to teach you how to be a man. Just by listening to your brother Israel, I done already told you several different things that we as men, we not going to do. I'm not going to sit up here, get into an altercation with another brother on the internet. I'll make a couple videos about it, but I'm not going to sit up here and turn it into a damn, what is the word for a trilogy? Because that's what you did. You turned that instant in time into a trilogy and a saga. Because every single day you had more to talk about. We all seen what happened. We all knew what was said. You know what I'm saying? We all know what was said. And I don't know a man. I don't know none of my brothers that would let another person raise up on them like that. Don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? At all. Now, at this point in the altercation, Anton, he knew he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was wrong because that's not the proper equivalation of words, of vocabulary that we're using. You know what I'm saying? I'm using, okay, some language, but it's not hostile. Now, you using your language and you getting hostile with me because you're being disrespectful. And then some people will say, well, you can't disrespect nobody, but this is common lingo and common talk. Kissing ass. That's common. What he said, that was out of the norm. That was not normal. You know what I'm saying? To introduce that language, the verbiage into the conversation. He could have easily sit up there and say, well, you kiss black people ass all day long. And it wouldn't have never had escalated to this point. So can't nobody tell me that he didn't know what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was saying. And he was trying to get a specific reaction out of Corey. The whole point. But Anton is not mad at Corey. He mad at the black community because we don't support him. He's mad at the black community. He mad at us because we don't take him serious. He mad at us because we don't like the rhetoric and the all the different views and anything that will be pandering to white people that he uses against us. We don't like that. He knows that. So that's why I say that he's really not mad at Corey. He's mad at us.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
You're doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You doing it right now.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with.
And then the one thing that really pissed me off about Anton Davis is when he sit up there and he said, I'm not for reparations. In fact, you getting reparations to mess up my money. That's what he said that came out of his mouth. I didn't put them words in his mouth. That's why I can't take him serious like that. I can't. I don't know. Anton Davis will be the 10% of black people that will be shucking and jiving and cooning with them people. You know what I'm saying? He would be just like Ruckus. He would be like the movie Django when you had Samuel L. Jackson in the house. That's Anton Davis to me. That's how he act for white people. If he was standing with us, he would be able to bring out the norms. Bring out anything. If you're not being biased, you can bring out anything about anybody, and it should not be a problem because this is just the internet. This is just conversation. That is all that it is.
No dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats. I'm with it. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. When you start.
So this is my honest. I'm not gonna rag this video all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let it keep it going, because it ain't that much to be said about it. You know what I'm saying? From his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? You won, Corey. You won. I ain't never seen no grown ass man hit the internet for a whole week talking about the same thing. I ain't never seen nothing like that. But I have seen all my people talking about it. So this is why I waited, family. I waited till the dust settled. You know what I'm saying? To everybody to get what they have to say about it. And then I put my insertion in it. And that's what I truly think. That's what I truly feel. You know what I'm saying? Why he didn't answer the question. It was so many different questions that was raised that everybody, we was all sitting there waiting. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got that deflection going on. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the question is asked, it start reflecting. Now you want to call people stupid. You want to sit up there and say that they don't know what they talking about. But we as black people, 90% of us is going to say whatever Corey is saying. Whatever Corey said, that's what we think. And that's how we feel. You know what I'm saying? That's what we thinking. Like, hey, brother, Anton, we going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Why you be doing this for? Because black people, our community, wanted to know why he act the way he act. So when I see the frustration on his face, I see all the hostility, I see the reflection, I see all of that. You know what I'm saying? He's not even man enough to answer the damn questions that was put in his face. If you're a man, you should be willing to stand on whatever, you should be able to stand firmly on whatever your convictions are. Whatever that looks like, you know what I'm saying, to you, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to stand on it. I didn't see him standing on anything. I seen him reflecting, getting hostile, and having his own agendas. Whatever that private secret agenda that he had, he tried to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out on the podcast and let my people know that I ain't one to be played with. I ain't one to be messed with. And if you see me in person, this is what I do to you. This and this and this and that. Hey, brother, if you really studied on whatever you stand on like that, where's your security at? You know what I'm saying? You better get some more security guards for the stuff that you have said about the black community. Is he with us? No, I don't think Anton is with us at all. I never thought he was with us because of who his demographic is, who the people that he is trying to please. And that's the white audience. You know what I'm saying? That's the white far right audience is who he's trying to appease. There is no atonement to the black community, to us. You know what I'm saying? There is not even a little bit. So I'll go ahead. You can go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, our brother Corey, you know, Corey, he be out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get mad at him, he be right back. We get mad at him again, he be right back again. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Corey ain't going nowhere like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll be mad at him for a little bit. And we'll tell Corey, why you say that, brother? Oh, I didn't know. At least he admit when he wrong. You know what I'm saying? At least Corey is man enough to me, to be a man, you have to admit when you wrong. So at least our brother is strong enough as a man to admit when he be wrong. Because we're not all perfect, family. Ain't nobody perfect up over here. Nobody that's living and breathing and walking around this earth right now is perfect. Some things that I believe you might not believe. Some things I stand for, you probably don't understand, or you don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. To each his own. That's to everybody. But when Corey is wrong, he comes up. He apologizes to us. He tell us where he was wrong. To me, you couldn't be a man if you don't do that. Period. Across the board for all of my brothers who listen to my voice. So I want you to like, comment, share, subscribe. All that good stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here because I'm not gonna drag this out. I'm not. Y'all already did that all week long. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already did that all week long. I'm not mad at y'all. I was watching all y'all stuff. I was paying attention to it. Look on your comments. You probably see me up on your comments.
You can't just say walk away, bro. Say something back.
Do it. Hold up.